Hi everyone, this is Dr. Liz Powell. I'm live again. It is day 3 of Sex Geek Conservatory. I don't know how many of y'all have ever been to multi-day workshop events, but if you're anything like me, at this point you're getting pretty sleepy. So today is definitely a bit more of a down day for me, trying to make sure I still get good information while taking care of myself and making sure that I'm meeting my own needs. Today we're doing a lot of work in front of the camera, a lot of work in front of class, really refining our skills. So this morning I got to get up and talk in front of everyone and get some great feedback on how I approach public speaking and how I can be a more effective speaker for other folks. Things that I learned about myself are that I tend to get too focused on single people when I'm talking, and so to make sure that my energy continues to include the rest of the room. Other things I learned are how to make sure that I'm staying engaging and projecting effectively. Super fun thing today, I got to lead people through some vocal warm-ups. I love vocal warm-ups. And one of my big takeaways yesterday was that vocal warm-ups that I do for singing can be equally as helpful for public speaking. And it's a much better way to take care of my body and make sure that I'm doing what is best for me. If you have any questions, I see a bunch of you are on here. Type some questions. I'd love to answer questions this morning. It's a beautiful Sunday here in Oakland. Hey Elizabeth, good to see you. I'm sure you're nearby. We should do a Facebook Live together, Elizabeth. What I'm looking forward to with the rest of today is getting more experience, continuing to hone my skills. I volunteered probably in one of the bravest and maybe dumbest moments of my life to have Reed go over my order form process with me so that when I present order forms to the end of my classes, I can refine how I'm doing that and making sure that I'm being more effective. I think I have a lot of internalized fears about asking people to buy things and about asking for money, even though I know that I offer really valuable services. So I'm looking forward to making sure that I give that message in a way that's congruent for me and that fits who I am and my style and continues to educate people as I'm asking them to continue their journey with me as customers. Any questions any of y'all have? TJ, public speaking scares you. I know. So the thing is, I think everyone gets nervous before speaking. I've been doing theater since I was old enough to talk and try to memorize a line. And every time I have to give a talk, I still get nervous. You can ask the folks who are close to me. I had my class at the Armory on Thursday. And before that class all day, I was feeling nervous and jittery and trying to make sure that I was ready and prepared. And I think for me, what I learned through doing theater was that those pre-race jitters can really give you the energy you need to turn in an amazing performance. Because if you're too calm going in, you're not going to have that energy, you're not going to be able to connect to people. So sometimes it's helpful to find a way to take that fear that you have and be able to channel it into something positive. What Kathy was talking about here, Kathy Bartuli of the intimacydojo.com, was that she thinks about how important it is for the message that she's giving to get out so that it can help people. That if she doesn't talk about it, she can't help anyone. So she focuses on the help that people are going to get from it and being able to give them the things that they need in order to get her through that initial fear of public speaking. So again, I'm here at Sex Geek Conservatory, sexgeekconservatory.com. Super fun. So Valerie, you want to practice presenting even simple things like introducing yourself professionally. What specific organizations or projects could you get involved in to present and give you more experience? So have you ever heard of Toastmasters, Valerie? Toastmasters is an organization that is all about getting people used to public speaking, and so they help you through a process of practicing public speaking in front of others. Another thing, if you are someone who is involved in the sexuality world and interested in it, Sex Geek Conservatory is going to happen again next year. There's going to be a video vault of it to help give you some tips. And you can also just find some friends, like get together with a group of friends who all want to practice their public speaking, and you can practice talking with each other. It's a great way to kind of get over it in a really friendly environment with people who care about you and want you to win. Because realistically, anywhere that you're doing public speaking, for the most part, everyone in that audience wants you to win. They want you to do well. They want to have a good time with you. They are on your side. They're on your team. And if you can remember that, it helps you get through it more easily. All right, Benjamin Lin. You got over your stage fright from your cello teacher making you perform for as many people as possible, as often as possible. Is that exposure therapy or something? That is exactly exposure therapy. So that's a technique we call flooding, where what you do is you trigger someone's anxiety response quickly and as hard as possible in order to help it extinguish. The way that our bodies work is they're designed to have your fight or flight response kick in, happen for a short period to get you out of the danger, and then go away. So when you do flooding, what you're doing is you're getting your body used to having that stimulus, experiencing that stress, and then calming back down. And that's why flooding can be really effective for certain kinds of fears and phobias. So when people are working on public speaking, a lot of times folks will have them just dive into the deep end, and that helps fix things for them. If you're someone who likes a gentler approach, you can always do a more kind of stair-stepped gradual exposure approach, which would be picking a hierarchy of situations from most to least difficult, starting at the lower end and then working your way gradually up. Valerie, you hadn't heard of Toastmasters. You're from Canada. I'm pretty sure they have branches there, but I'm not certain. But you should be able to Google it. They're a really major organization, and I hope they're helpful for you. Again, it's all about what helps you get to do the things you want to do. We all have important messages that we need to share. We all have important information that we need to get out there. So it's good to find a way to be able to use your voice to help. Oh, we lost you for a second. So my Wi-Fi got a little sad. I'm going to take that as a tone that I probably need to get off pretty soon. If anyone else has a question, type it now, right down there. Put your comment, and I'll answer your question. While I'm waiting for the next question, I'm really hoping to be able to do this more often. I did a lot of Facebook Live videos this weekend because we were strongly encouraged to, and it's challenging, but I'm also really happy that I'm doing it. Video is, I'm someone who has a lot of confidence in a lot of areas, but video gets really scary for me. And so having a medium like this where I have to just do it off the cuff, see what happens, and go with it is helping me face that fear. All right, I'm not seeing any more questions, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off, finish out my lunch break, maybe go get myself a nice little beverage. But I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. I'm having an awesome time here at Sex Geek Conservatory. Again, it's sexgeekconservatory.com, and I hope I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.